Hey angels, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Today we will be getting into this Maonocaster E2. Let's go. Let's go. Let's hook it up. Let's go. Hey angels. Touch by Ty Hairco here. So as you can see, oh my God, this is the ghetto. Y'all, I'm just getting out of school. I look a mess. I got a lot going on in here. Like, I'm hooking up stuff. I want to give y'all this reveal. So today we will be revealing the Maonocaster E2 podcast equipment bundle with dynamic microphone. So y'all probably wondering, why do I need this? I'm going to explain. Oh God. I'm going to explain why we got this. Well, y'all should know why. Because welcome to TalksWitTy the podcast. So listen, if you're watching this on one of two places. You're watching this on my Touch by Ty Hairco YouTube page, or you're watching this on my TalksWitTy YouTube page. Hey, angels! Welcome home. So this is the Maonocaster E2, okay? I ordered this for the purposes of my podcast. This is a sound card, okay? This is going to give us that professional sounding podcast. It's going to allow for me to have more control over the sound, special effects, sound effects. It's going to just up the ante, okay? So we're starting off with what we got, all right? And we're going to upgrade as we go. How about that? So I decided to start with this. It was very economical, okay? Very economical, and I don't know what I'm doing, okay? I have no clue of what I'm doing, but I'm doing it, all right? So my dad, last night, I went to my dad's studio and he allowed me. This is terrible. I look like, y'all have to excuse me. I'm just hold up. Give me a minute. Because it's been a week. You heard me. It's been a week, but I'm still here. So we're going to open this bad boy. I'm going to see how I can adjust the camera so you guys can see. So hold on, let me work on that. I'll be right back. All right, so I was able to kind of angle my camera so you guys can see. I hope that you can hear me good because as of right now, I'm not using a mic. So currently this area is set up in my living room or on my dining room table because right now that's where I record from until I build out my podcast room, which I am currently in the process of doing. So hint, hint, a new set and all that good stuff is coming. So this is the box, the packaging that it comes in. As you can see, it's very clean, very sleek. Y'all have to bear with me with the background because this is also where I journal and everything at. So I got a lot going on here, but I want to bring you guys as much footage and content on this reveal as I possibly could. So as you can see, I've already opened up this box. As I said last night, my dad wanted to take a look at the equipment, make sure that everything was working. And we worked through some things last night, got to play with it a little bit. So now, well, he got to look at it a little bit. I didn't get to do anything with it. So my goal during this video is to at least get some sounds in this sound pad because I do have some special effects that we recorded last night. And just show you guys the features, kind of play with it with you all and kind of walk through this process with you. This particular bundle is the Pro bundle. So if you go on Amazon and you look at this, it's going to say the E2 Maonocaster, and it's going to say the bundle with the dynamic mic. Okay. They also have one of these with a condenser mic. So it just depends on the sound that you're going for. Condenser mics are great. However, I just feel like dynamic mics are better, and I like the sound of a dynamic mic a little bit better. So that's the bundle that I chose. And this particular mic will always be my mic. I do have two Maono condenser USB mics that I originally started everything out with. I'm going to pull these down so I can show them to you all. Okay, hold on. Well, I thought I was going to do that. But yeah. So these are my Maono condenser mics. Can y'all see them? Okay, so these are my Maono condenser mics. These are the 2 mics that I have. And these mics will be used for my guests. I did a previous unpackaging and review on these mics where I showed you guys how I hooked them up. This was quite a bit ago. It's on my Touch by Ty Hair Coach channel when I first started this transition into my podcasting. Okay, so these are really good mics. They're really sleek, they're really sturdy, and I haven't had a problem out of them. They are the mics that I have been using for all of my podcasting, all of my lives, but it's time we step it up a notch. Okay, so let's move right along. Let's open this bad boy. It does come with some very sleek colored packaging. However, that packaging is in a separate place, okay? And I didn't feel like going to go get it. I'm gonna just be honest. As you can see, this is packaged very well. All right, we're gonna remove the styrofoam. And just so you know, your accessories come here like that. Can y'all see that? Try to get it in the frame. There we go. Your accessories come like this, and this is your actual board. Okay, this board is very lightweight. It's very small. It's extremely sleek, and for somebody like me who has no idea what I'm doing, I think that this is awesome. Okay, because it's not too big, it's not too bulky. It's going to fit perfectly on my desk for my podcast room build out. This is going to go perfectly with the things that I have coming for that setup. So stay tuned for that, because I'm gonna have you guys build out my space with me. But yeah, this is super dope. So I'm going to record myself setting all of this up and taking everything out. And then I will try my best to explain what came in the packaging. Okay, so we'll be right back. Okay, now, angels, now we are about to go through this Maonocaster E2. This is what it looks like close up. And this is what the back of the machine looks like. Now, don't be like me and not read directions, okay? Make sure you read all your directions. And throughout this video, you're going to see why, okay? But now I am showing you each part of the back of the machine. That's the DC AV. That's your USB-C. That's your live output 1. Live output 2. That's the monitor speaker if you want to add a speaker. That's your aux in. That's for your mic 2. And these are your mic 1 settings, which should be your mic settings. That's if you want to connect an instrument, and this is going to be your mic 1 power cord. Then in the front, you have 2 spaces for your headphones. So that's the machine in totality, okay? I'm super excited about having this. So in the box, you're also going to get a small accessory box. You're going to get a few cords in that box. You're going to get two 3.5 millimeter cords on both ends, okay? And then you're also going to get your USB-A to USB-C cord. This is the second level of the box. So in the second level, or in the bottom of the box, you're going to receive your dynamic microphone, your boom arm full attachments, as well as your mic power cord. Now, throughout this video, I made a slew of mistakes, and you're going to see that, okay? So read your directions. Don't be like me. Okay, this is the attachment for the bottom of your boom arm. This is what you will hook to your table or flat surface, and that's what will go into that piece, okay? This is the boom, the actual boom arm itself. So you'll see I'm going to demonstrate how you would stick that down into the boom arm opening, tighten it, and that's where your mic will be screwed on. Now, this is the dynamic microphone that comes with the bundle. It is very sleek. The finish on it looks very expensive. It's not heavy. Probably weighs about 3 pounds. And I love it. I absolutely love it. This was a really, really good investment. If you are new and you want to create a podcast, or you're thinking about having a better sound, if you already have a podcast, man, this bundle here is the way to go. For under $200, I'm telling you, you can't beat it. It's great sound quality. Right now, you're hearing this audio. This is not through the mic, okay? I'm talking to you regular. As you can hear, my dog's in the background. They're being very, very rude. But this sound right now is not, hold on one second. So this is what the mic setup looks like, okay? The first microphone is the dynamic microphone. This is how you would connect it to a flat surface or a table. And next to it, you see my condenser microphone. That's also made by Maono. So this is what the mic should look like. Moving right along into my headphone gear. So last night, the night prior to me recording this, me and my father were in the studio, and he donated me these beautiful Spurlux headphones, and they have amazing quality. I think you can find them on Amazon. So this is the setup. I'm going to be transferring audio into the soundboard, so into the Maonocaster. So as you can see, I have my PC back there, an extra phone that I use to record. And then I have my ninth generation iPad here that I'll be using. I'm going to be transferring some sound effects and music from the iPad into the soundboard. So that was the original adapter that my father had on the headphones. So I just wanted to show you guys a difference. This is taking a 3.5 millimeter piece, okay, to go into. So you don't need a big. If your headphones have that really big outlet on it or attachment on it, you need to remove that. And I'm just showing you here how I'm hooking everything up. So initially I hooked everything up incorrectly, okay? I had put what you see me doing actually right now, I'm taking the iPad, right, and I'm putting it in output. So I use my iPad for output 1. That was incorrect, okay? That's what the aux in is for. So anytime you're trying to transfer music or sound into your board, you want to use the aux in, okay? You want to bring that in. I didn't know that at the time, but I do find that out towards the end of the video. So if you keep watching, you'll see. But now I'm going in and I'm basically hooking everything up. This is the mic cord, taking that attachment, hooking it into the board, and then I'm going to run it into the microphone as well. Yeah, I had cords everywhere, okay? But this was just to show you guys. Now I'm pressing the power button to turn the Maonocaster on, and as you can see, it lights up beautifully here. We've got power. Waiting for everything to come on. Soon here I will be switching over, and the sound that you'll be hearing is going to be coming from the dynamic mic and the Maono caster board. Now, in order for you to, if you're using a phone or anything with a lightning device, okay, like I'm using, I'm transferring sound because I was recording, okay, and I wanted you guys to hear the sound of the actual board. So I had to take that aux cord from, now I'm using that in output 2 because I'm transferring sound out and I needed to go into the phone. So that's how you guys are able to hear the actual sound that you will hear up next, up shortly. I had to use that lightning to aux adapter. Okay, so if you don't have one of those and you're using any newer iPhone devices, you're going to need that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, YouTube. So now we have try to keep this out the way, keep a clear picture. The Maonocaster. And the sound that you're hearing right now is, I got some reverb on this. Okay, can you hear me now? That sounds a lot better. So the sound that you're hearing right now is from the Maonocaster E2 with the dynamic microphone. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys the setup. That's me here, okay? I really don't know how this is gonna sound until I hit playback on this. I hope that this is nice and clear. I don't want any Bluetooth to pick up. I hope that this mic is nice and clear and that you can hear me nice and clearly. This is a dynamic mic, so it's super duper duper sensitive. So now we're going to get into the settings of the board, okay? We're going to start from the aux. So the aux minimum, I don't think you guys can hear me right now. Max, now you should be able to hear me. So the auxiliary cord has a lot to do. Well, I don't know what aux has. Aux has to do with, I guess, what's the aux in. So if I'm bringing something in, I don't know. Don't quote me because I'm learning and I'm not even about to tell y'all the wrong thing because I don't know what the aux is for. Okay. So we're going to move right along to the top. Once I find out what it's for, I'll let you guys know in the comment section. All right. Low mid. So this has to do with like your treble, your bass. So we're going to go through these one by one. So right now, as you can see, everything is set in the middle here. So we're going to go low for low. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. That's with the low at 0. This is with the low at max. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Oh, that sounds really good. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Mic check. It's back in the middle. I think I'm gonna leave my setting there. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2. But for the purpose of this video, we're gonna leave everything on middle. I'll set my settings for this my Maonocaster later. So now we're gonna go to mid, and we're gonna go from mid to 0. Mic check 1 2 1 2 brings my mid down. We're at a 0 right now. We're at the middle. Mic check 1 2 1 2, and now we are at max for mid, and that changed the sound drastically. Okay, right now we're listening to the mic in a 60 dB. Okay, this is a 60 dB setting. There are two settings on this board for a dynamic mic. You have 60 dB and 50 dB. So I'm listening to it at the highest. So this is giving off the best sound quality possible. And we're going to bring that back to the middle. Okay, so now we have high, 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 and we're taking high to 0. We're taking high to 0. Mic check 1 2 1 2. High is now at 0. Your high is now at 0. Mic check 1 2. Your high is now at the highest setting. Mic check 1 2 1 2. And this sounds like something that has to do with the treble. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Okay, so that took care of that. Now, instant gain. I don't know what it say. INST gain. I don't know. Let's see. 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. It didn't change anything. Okay. So I don't know what that has to do with. I haven't read the book, guys. I have not read the book. I'm just going straight in, raw, real raw and uncut. We straight in there. Okay. So moving right along. Instant volume 1 2 1 2. It sounds like. So that's the thing about this board, right? it lets you know when you go into the red means that you're distorting. So I think that may have been, is this distorted? You probably are getting some distorted sound here. Okay, and that says 0. Mic check, and it's just living in the red here. 1 2 1 2. So we don't want a distorted sound. We never want that. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check. So as you can see, the closer that I get, the more that the sound seems to be distorting. Right now I'm pretty close to the mic. I'm going to show you guys. This is my distance. I'm going to speak normally. Mic check 1 2 1 2. So I think we're getting some distortion. I'm going to bring it back. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Dynamic mics are so sensitive. Okay. So you want to keep the mic at a good place. Let's see what we got. Hold on. We want to keep it, and you probably can hear me moving it. I'm going to position this boom arm in such a way, because I talk loud, so I don't think that it needs to be directly up on my mouth, because I'm a loud talker. Mic check 1 2 1 2. That's about good. I think that's good. So you can see the distance here. Excuse my background, because this is my house. All right. So watch your mouth. Okay. But anyway, let's get back into the video. And then we have the monitor setting. So immediately it looks like we're high. Okay. This is all the way up to 10. And then we're going to take that monitor all the way down to 0. And you can't hear me. Okay. 1 2. So I'm going to keep the monitor at mid. And then I have my output, which is the sound of my mic. So that's what you guys hear. So right now the output is at max. So you guys probably are getting a decent sound from me, hopefully. I'll be able to hear myself in my earphones either way. But if I turn this to 0 or to minimum, you guys can't hear me. 1 2. You should not be able to hear me right there. 1 2, but we're going to keep it on max. Okay. So the objective of this review is to really show you guys the sound quality that you're going to get on here. We're going to go through the board. Like I said, we're actually going through the board. So here, as you can see, this is a cordless board. It's a chargeable board. And right now we're only on 1 green dot. So we need to charge it, because I don't want the board to go dead. I'm going to use this USB-C to USB-A charger. Acts as a few things. It acts as a charger. You can charge it in the computer. You plug the USB-C into the back and you plug the USB-A into the computer, or and you're plugging it directly into your computer, or you can take a dock and plug it into a dock. So we're going to plug it into the computer because we just want to get some charge, because we're about to transfer some sound effects for my podcast. And as you can see, I put that in the USB-C, but I'm actually going to take it out. When you want it to act as a charger, you want to put it in the DC-SV and it'll act as a charger. When you're transferring information from the soundboard to the computer, or from the computer to the soundboard, or if you're streaming live from your computer, that's when you want to use the USB-C. But right now we just want to give it some juice. As you can see, I have a lot of cords running here. I hope that this content is making as much sense as possible, because I'm actually doing this for the first time. Hold on a second. I'm actually doing this for the first time with y'all. Okay. So honestly, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just winging it. All right. I'm just winging it, but I'm winging it for my crew, for the angels out there. All right. In case you were thinking about doing this. So now you can see that our board is now charging. Okay. We got some blinking lights here. So we're getting some juice. Okay. And as you can see, we're going to move right along into the board. So, oh God, y'all disregard the background. We're going to keep on. So here you got mic 1 and mic 2. Right now I'm only running on 1 mic. I have to wait for my converter cords to get here. As I said, I also have 2, hold on, this is the ghetto. As I said, I also have 2 Maono condenser microphones that will be for my guest. Okay, that's these right here. I'm speaking on the dynamic. All right, but I have two Maono condenser, and I'm going to use this for my guests. So I have to wait for the conversion cord to get here because this is a USB cord, and for here you need a 3.5 millimeter. So I have to wait for the proper cord to get here so that I'm able to plug up those mics, because if I had it, I would be able to show you guys how even a condenser mic sounds. I apologize for not having that cord, but we're going to make do with what we got. Okay, so moving right along, I am on mic 1. So my volume is all the way at a 10 on mic 1. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. Okay, yeah, so I am currently on mic 1. My volume is all the way at a 10. I'm gonna pull this down. I cannot hear myself as I take this down to a 0. Okay. All right, and this would have been the same for mic 2. This isn't working because we don't have a second mic hooked up. So moving right along into the sound pad functions, what I have learned from previous YouTube videos is that the top A, B, and C, you can get up to 1 minute of recording, and the bottom 8 pads you get up to 30 seconds. This circle here is just what you think it means. It's a repeat button. It's a loop button. Okay. And so we're going to, the purpose of this tutorial was to put sound into these bars here, into these buttons. So I'm going to transfer sound from my iPad to this board. Okay. That's what I'm going to attempt to do. Okay. I don't know how this is going to work out, so bear with me. Let me set up a few things and I'll be right back. Okay, angels, we are back. I've gotten a few things set up so that we can attempt to transfer some sound to this board. So I do have theme songs, okay? I have a theme song for my Touch by Ty channel. I have a theme song for my Talks with Ty channel. And I also have a theme song for my Mommy and Me KT channel. But for the purposes of this board, we will only be transferring the Talks with Ty, the podcast, and the Touch by Ty Hair Co. To the board. And I guess I could put my Mommy and Me in there, because that'll be the top 3. And those are only when I'll use my intro songs. So from my understanding from previous videos, you just press the button, you wait for it to blink, and then you hit the play. So we're going to start with Talks with Ty because excuse me. We're going to start with Talks with Ty because that's primarily what I will be using this board for my podcast. So let's hope that this works right, okay? Let's see. Because I really wanted to like start immediately. So I'm going to try to do this simultaneously. Okay? So let's try. Okay, I should have been recording right there. Shit. Okay, see, we messed that up. So we need to erase that. Okay, so now that should be clear. So we're going to start this song over. Well, okay. And it should blink slow. That means it's ready to record. Okay, guys? So okay, I don't know. Shit. This right, because I'm trying to get it right. Okay, so this button should now be clear. Okay. So I'm going to go back into the file, which is the Talks with Ty file. I'm going to press it. And as you can see, the button stopped. So that means that was up to 1 minute. So let's see what sound we get. Press it. And we got nothing. Absolutely nothing. All you heard was me say press it. Okay. I don't know what the hell going on. I don't know what happened, but we're going to try this one more time. Maybe I should do aux in for that. I think so. Yes. So see how you learn things, because this is sound coming in. So I have it in the wrong space. Okay. Because we need this to come into the board. And I think that's why I didn't hear anything. Okay. So we're going to delete this, because that's what we want to do. We want to delete that. All right, you see that easy? So when you're bringing sound in from whatever device you're bringing it in from, which makes sense for this because this is our aux sound. Okay, so when we're bringing sound in, you need to put it in aux in. Okay, I hooked this up all wrong, chat. All right, so this is what learning is all about. Okay, this is why you're supposed to read the directions too, y'all. I don't read nothing. I just try to figure it out. And there's beauty in that because you learn that way, right? Making mistakes, but I didn't even have to go through that had I read. So now we've changed our iPad because we're bringing sound in from our iPad. We've changed our iPad to aux in, and hopefully this works because that makes sense, right? So we're gonna try this again. All right, we're gonna press down. So let's try this again. Okay, that's letting us know that it's clear. We have no sound there. Okay. Okay, guys, we're back. So I think we got a minute of audio. So let's try this. All right, baby, we got sound. Welcome to Talks with Ty, the podcast. Yeah. They done messed up giving me the soundboard. Y'all didn't they messed up. Like they take this out. Hey, bake it, hey, get your drink, come and sit, let's talk about it, get your drink, come and sit and let's talk about it. Happy Tuesday, I said it's Talks with Ty Tuesday, let it, oh baby, they done messed up. Okay, so we've got it. We've got sound, so we figured it out. So now we're going to go back and I'm going to bring in my intro song for Touched by Ty Hair Co. So let's try this. Here we go. Y'all see my dogs jumping up here? Dang, I can't even record in peace. They're going to make me mess it up. All right, ready for playback? Let's go. Y'all know that sound, baby. This is a famous sound, baby. I'm going to be a multi-billionaire off this sound, baby. The world going to know this intro, baby. And by the way, all these songs are copywritten, so please don't try me. I will sue your ass. Okay? Thank you. All right, so we know we got sound there. Cool. Now, I'm going to only do one sound because you guys cannot know my sounds because I don't want y'all copying, okay? So I'm going to do a few I got some sounds, y'all. I got some sounds, okay? So I'm only going to do a few. All right? Because I don't want y'all trying me. Okay, y'all be then try to steal my sound, and I'm gonna have a problem with that. Okay, I'm gonna have a problem with that. So we're gonna do let's see. Welcome home, Angel. Okay, yes, we're gonna do that one. All right, so we got Welcome Home, Angel. So okay, that means there's nothing there. Okay, so it's erasing it. And let's see what we get. Welcome home, Angel. I know you lying. Okay, maybe this doesn't work the same way. Welcome home, Angel. Welcome home, Angel. Okay, I don't like that. We're going to delete it. That didn't do the way I wanted it to. Child. Okay, so that means it's deleting. And then, like I said, I'm only going to do this board, this one sound, so you guys can kind of see. But let's. Okay. Welcome home, Angel. Okay, let's play back. Welcome home, Angel. Yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna do one more for you guys. That's Welcome Home. And I record, like I said, I recorded these last night. Come on in the room. It's your girl Ty. Like I said, I recorded these last night, and if you're looking for, if you're interested in doing a podcast and you're looking for some way to record, my father does own a studio. I'm gonna put his information down here. So we're gonna record this next. I'm gonna input this next sound. That's letting me know that it's empty, and let's do it. Come on in the room. It's your girl Ty. Let's see. Come on in the room. It's your girl Ty. Okay. So yeah. All right, Angel. So there was one thing that I forgot on. Well, there were actually a few things that I forgot on the sound pad. I feel like I got some reverb, and I don't know why. 1 2 1 2. It's switching me. So this button right here is a preset, and this it has preset reverb. So first, let me explain what a reverb is. A reverb is that echo that you hear. Right now, naturally, my reverb is set at 0, but let me get me to. Okay, so this is original, right? So this is with no reverb, all right? This is with nothing. Right now, the yellow is the original setting, okay? So I'm gonna show you what reverb is. I forgot to go through this, so I wanted to add this into the video. So we didn't go through anything over here. I actually stopped right here. So moving right along on the pad, you got your pad volume. I don't know what this does, okay? I don't know if you can hear me or not. I won't know until I listen to the playback, but I'm gonna take this pad volume to 0 and we're gonna see if we hear anything different. I don't know. I sound weird to me in my ear, but I hope I'm coming across. Not, but it's first thing in the morning too, so maybe that's why. But here we go. Pad all the way down to 0. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. You can hear my dogs in the back eating. Jesus Christ. Okay. And pad volume all the way up, all the way up. 1 2. Mic check 1 2. I don't know. I don't know if that made a difference. And now next we have pitch. So pitch actually is going to do this to your voice. We're going to take the pitch all the way down to a -10.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. A mic check 1 2 1 2.
1 2 1 2. Okay, it's back at 0, and we're going to take it up and up and up and up. Okay, it's gotta be my morning voice. It's really, really deep right now. Because even at a high pitch, I sound extremely low.
Okay.
All right, so that's what the pitch button does. Okay, and then the reverb. So the reverb is that echo. Okay, so we're gonna take, right now our reverb is set at 0 with the reverb presets in original. So we're gonna take it up. 1 2. Mic check 1 2. 1 2 1 2. Uno dos. I don't think it did anything. It doesn't sound like it's a huge echo, but I guess there's a little something there. Okay. And with this pre-verb, oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Can y'all see that? Because I think I had it like down here. So I'm moving it up. But with this preverb, so now that's 0, mic check 1 2, and that's 10. So with this preverb, I've taken it all the way off. Preset button does, you guys can't hear it, but it gives you different presets. So right now we're in original, okay, and my preverb is set to 0. All right, so we're gonna press it. This is karaoke. So this is the karaoke preverb. Mic check 1 2 at 0. Karaoke at 10. Hello from the other side. I must have tried 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for breaking your heart. All right, that's what it sounds like. Mic check. Holy crap. All right, so this is karaoke at 0. Now, this is church. Okay, this is the church preset at 0. And this is the church preset at 10. You are the living word. Oh, 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 oh. You are the living word. I guess it sounds real churchy. I don't know. So that's church at 0. Okay. This is hall. This is hall. We are now in hall. I don't know what that means, but this is hall and we're turning it up. Turn up the music, baby. Okay, that's hall. And going right to our next one. Valet. This is valet. We are now in valet. Valet. Okay, valet. Mic check. Oh, God. That is a lot of preverb on that. Ooh. Woo. Jesus. And this is room. This is room. Mic check 1 2 1 2. I think I like room. I think I like the room setting at 0. And this is the room at 10. Okay. So I think I like room. Room sounds good. And now we're back to the original set. Side chain, I don't know. Let's see. Side chain is on. I don't know what it does. I don't know. Let's turn it off and see. 1 2 1 2 1 2. I don't know. Do I sound different? I don't know. So I do know that this music only is for like if you're bringing music from your PC or from your iPad into your aux, right? And you want to try to take out the vocals. So the music only is supposed to do that. But what it does, right? And I saw this on another video. I'm not going to try it right now. But what it does is it just gives the bass line. So it takes out everything but the bass. Okay, so whatever track it is, it's just gonna play the bass line. So it's good if you want to maybe have some background music, maybe use a popular song, but you don't want the words to come across or the full beat keeps you from getting copywritten and you just want that bass line to play. Music only is gonna give you that. Okay. Dry wet. Let's see. Mic check 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. I don't know if there's a difference. 1 2 1 2 1 2. So we went from direct mode to mix mode. Now we back in direct mode. So yeah, I don't think it does anything to your voice. Loop back. I don't know what loop back is. Let's see. It says loop back is on. So I don't know what that means. I don't know. I'm sure it has to be repeating something or bringing something back, maybe making something repeat. Let's see. Let's try something here. Welcome home, Angel. Okay, it didn't loop it. Come on in the room. It's your girl Ty. I don't know. Come on in the room, girl. You know it's your girl Ty. Let's talk about it. All right, guys, my bad. I received a phone call. I think we went over the dry wet. We were on the loop back button. I was saying I wasn't sure how that one worked. And then this is the denoise. So noise cancellation is when you get rid of everything in the background, right? So it won't pick up the little noises. So right now I have it on. Okay, it's on high. And the things that I was hearing, I can't hear, like my dogs eating. Let's see. So now it's completely off. You could probably hear the birds chirping in the background. You could hear noise like this. Can y'all see? Can you hear that? I think you guys will be able to hear that. It should be picking up through the mic because I can hear it. I'm trying to create some noise here. I think you can hear that. So let's turn it on. So now it's on low. Oh, Lord. Oh, auto tune. Oh, we got a whole nother button. Okay. Well, hold on. Okay, let's go through. Because I didn't even know that this was on there, y'all. We have an auto tune button. How do I turn it off, though? Okay, now we're back on original. Okay, cool. I didn't even know that was there, so we're gonna go through that as well. But the denoise button is on medium. I think you can still kind of hear that. And now I'm gonna turn it on high. I don't even think you can hear me tapping at all. So noise cancellation is high. So basically this just cancels out all the background noise, even the wind, the dead air. It just gets rid of all that stuff, right? So that'll be good for podcast sound quality. Okay. And then we have an auto tune button. All right. So I'm going to turn this off. And let's get into auto tune. So as you can see, the auto tune button here is here. And to turn it on, you would press that. and it's gonna take you through A, B. So let's listen. Let's listen. 1, 2, mic check. 1, 2. I'm gonna turn the noise cancellation on low because I don't want anything in the background. So let's see what this sounds like. Okay. So now we are currently in A major for auto tune. I'ma buy you a drink. Ooh. It's what T-Pain be using. Y'all, T-Pain can sing for real, no shade. He's one of my favorites. Okay. Now we're in B flat major. B flat, work, 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 work. See me off feet, work, work. Okay, this is B flat major. Oh, my bad. This is C major. Y'all missed B major. I ain't going back. D flat major. D flat. Oh, I think I need her to pour a drink for me. I done found me a drinking partner. Oh, shit. All right, this is D major. It's okay. It's okay. 1, 2. E flat major. Oh, I think I need her to drink a drink with me. She made us drinks to drink. We drunk them, got drunk. E major, E major, E major. So this is dope because you could use like the pitch with this, the pitch. Oh, it really doesn't do anything because I guess it's already preset. F major, F major, F major. G flat major. I'ma buy you a drink. Ooh. G major. A flat major. Original. But yes, y'all, I wanted to go through this entire board. I hope that this helps you guys. If you're thinking about getting it, it's dope. And now I'm gonna plug back in the original video. All right, bye. Yeah. So I hope that the sound was good. So I really wanted you guys to hear this sound. I'm gonna do playback. You're either watching this, like I said, from one of my two platforms, Touch by Ty Haircut or Talks with Ty. Again, this is the review of the Maonocaster E2 Pro bundle with dynamic microphone. Maono did not send this to me. I am not endorsed. I pay my money for this. There are a lot of excellent tutorials out here on this. I did want to do a reveal. I did want to do an unboxing for my angels, people that watch me, people that may be thinking about doing something. Let me tell you, and I'm going to share this real quick because I feel like it's important. In about 2018, God put on my heart for me to do a podcast. And I don't know why. Okay. I don't know why. I don't know why he chose me. I don't know why it's something that he wanted me to do. But since 2018, this thing has been burning in my soul. Okay. And as you can see, I've had off and on periods. If you are following or subscribe to the actual podcast, we are on Anchor, Apple iTunes, Google Podcasts at TalksWitTy, TalksWitty. Please, please, please go and subscribe to our channel on all of your podcast outlets, okay? Because we are there. If you haven't hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button. Please, it helps out the channel and it's free. And I promise you, you will not be disappointed. My content is dope. I'm growing, I'm learning, and I'm bringing you guys along with me every step of the way. But back to what I was saying, getting started with this podcast. And as you can see, if you, like I said, if you actually go to the audio podcast, you'll see where I started some years back and then I stopped. And then earlier this year, I was coming to y'all every Tuesday. And then the only reason why I stopped the Talks with Ty content because my spirit told me we got to do this thing right. right? We live in a time of aesthetic. Everything has to look right, be appealing, be appeasing. As you guys see, I'm still sitting in front of the very green screen that I started bringing you guys the visual podcast from. And it's been a journey and I have loved it, but my goal is to grow. And this is all my funding. Okay. I've put every dollar, as much as I might post my Cash App and stuff like that on my lives. I haven't received any donations of yet, and that's okay. That's not going to stop me from posting. That's not going to stop me from creating good content, because we live in a time where people need to hear something positive and they need to laugh and they need to talk, and we need to discuss these undying times that we're in, because it's our mental health. If we don't talk about it, we will succumb to it. And I just wanted to create a healthy space for that. Talks with Ty is a healthy space for all sexes, genders, races. Okay, doesn't matter who you are, you have a space here to talk at Talks with Ty. The beauty is I've grown so much, so I can disagree in a very respectful manner. Look at God. Okay. But understand that this is a non-judgmental space. I'm not here to judge you. I will be bringing on guests. That's my goal throughout the year. I don't know when that's going to start, because I'm trying to build out the set properly. I just want to give you guys the best content possible for both channels, my Touch by Ty Hair Co channel and my Talks with Ty channel. So that's really what this is about. I'm growing, I'm learning, and I'm bringing you guys along with me. It's no gatekeeping here. We're giving out the tools for you to be successful, because the truth is I don't know, and I'm learning along the way. So if I could be a blessing to somebody, then that's what I'm going to do. I can't give you everything, but whatever I can give you, I'm going to give you that. Again, thank you guys for rocking with me. I'm going to finish uploading my sounds and everything. I can't give y'all all my sounds, because then if you try to jock me, it's not going to be original, and I can't do that, right? It's a lot of podcasts out here right now. There are a lot of podcasts out. Everybody's doing a podcast. Everybody has a podcast, right? Everybody has a voice. And that's the beauty in what God did, creating all of us to have different opinions, but he also created all of us to love. And I think as long as we are choosing to walk in love, we're going to be all right. Okay. Talks with Ty, the podcast, Touch by Ty Hair Co. I will catch you guys in the next video. Hit that subscribe button. I will be going live from both channels when I go live. Okay. I am going to, at some point, filter Talks with Ty, the podcast, off from the Touch by Ty Hair Co channel. I don't know when I'm going to do that, but it's going to be sooner than later. So if you're watching this from the Touch by Ty Hair Co channel, go ahead, type in Talks with Ty, head on over there and hit that subscribe button. All right. You're going to get a totally different version of me there. I ain't lying. Real raw. All right. But always transparent and with love. Like I said, Talks with Ty out. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for rocking with me. Like and share the video. Bye.